What is up, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with the Transformers third-party review. And this one is an oldie but a goodie. This is one of those like, oh, did you ever eventually get around to that? This is the DX9 Terror. Now, I reviewed the DX9 Carry like a couple of years ago, and I absolutely loved it. I borrowed it from a buddy of mine, and I gave it back to him when I was done with it. And then he was like, hey, I'm selling off some of my figures. Is there anything you want? And I said, I want Carrie. And he's like, oh, actually, that was a special gift for me from my wife, so I'm not going to give it to you. And I was like, oh. But anyhow, I'm not a huge fan of Rodimus himself. Like, in Season 3, he just struck me as always being, like, super, like, mopey and depressed. Oh, I'm not as good as Optimus Prime. Which, I mean, fair. But, like, you know, Optimus Prime didn't spend all of his time moping about how he wasn't as good as whoever the previous guy was. You know, he just, you know, buckled down and got to it. But anyhow, but like a black repaint, I love my black repaints. I would have loved this better if it was like in red instead of purple. But, you know, this is Shattered Glass Rodimus Prime all the way through. And all the same sculpting, well, except for the face. The face is a little bit different. Got the old goatee. Different in terms of sculpt and paint apps. I think it looks great. Aside from that, it's all the same sculpting, all the same engineering. One other thing is his accessory guy comes with this little chopper thing instead of his barrel. And by the way, they did not improve this in any way, shape, or form. It is, in fact, now far worse than it was. Yeah, they actually made it worse. That's impressive, but I'll get to that crap in a little bit. But yeah, it's been a few years, so I'm going to give this guy a full review. I'm not going to just like skip over it because y'all saw this a little bit ago. It hasn't been a little bit ago, so I don't think anybody's even seen a review for this in a few years because it's not in meta anymore. But in terms of accessories, he does come with this one little dude here who, I guess I should talk about him because he is part of the set. Little guy is a target master. He's got this little weapon here, molded in clear plastic. Head doesn't turn. Arms are on ball joints. Elbows are on ball joints. Legs go forward and back. They're on ball joints. Knees are on ball joints. Adding some swivel too. Ankle's on a ball joint, but the ball joint's at the very back. You can't really... doesn't want to stay tilted. But you can pretend that it's got ankle tilts. And a little bit of toe bend, I guess. And yeah, this figure is... I don't know. He's not very great at all. He transforms basically the same as he did before, except now he doesn't really turn into a good-looking gun because he doesn't have a gun barrel anymore, but you just like rip him in twain, tuck this part onto each other, rotate his little arms, plug them into these little tabs, and you get this thing. You can take this one and rotate it down, plug this hole in the foot into this peg on his insides, and then this one here you can actually, we're going to take this and run around like so it plugs into the side. This way it can actually turn into a gun of some sort. He's got this guy here, but like it doesn't do anything. You can plug it into the barrel, but it doesn't make it look like a scythe or a weapon of some sort. You can take this out and put it on like that, but then it looks stupid. And like there's no, like this guy was intended to be a gun, and so there's no way to make him look like anything convincingly like a bladed weapon. Absolutely none. So you can take one of these things and plug it onto the side. If you wanted to extend this leg, then you could plug in the other one, but then he can't really hold it that well, so this is literally the best you can do. And he can hold that like a gun. And, you know, as a gun, it's really not so bad. And it's nice that it turns into a target master, so I guess I don't begrudge him that. Not every idea can be a winner all the time, so, I mean, I'm not sure what they should have done better. Most target masters end up being pretty lame. But it certainly was not improved any by trying to throw a bladed weapon onto it. In fact, it sucks worse now, but anyhow, that's the accessory. Let's get into posability for this guy. His head is on a ball joint, so he can turn around, look down, look up. Not really. I mean, I guess a little more if you use his transformation joint. Arms can go up. They're on this really strong ratchet, which actually feels pretty damn good. And this is not a plastic. This is not a painted part. This is black plastic, and then this is gray plastic. So, like, when these rub up against each other, you're not even chip paint. Like, seriously. It's not so bad. Arms also go out. They'll go out more clicks if his head wasn't in the way, but he kind of needs a head, so it goes out like one click. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got single joint for just under 90-degree bend at the elbow. Wrist swivel. 3 fingers together and 1 finger articulated in 2 places. So it's something. Waist swivel. No ab crunch there. Leg goes forward that much. Leg goes backwards that much. Ratchet it out to the side for, I'd say, you know, 90% of a Van Damme. Ratchet it at the knee for 90-degree bend, plus a little bit of break in the knee. Oh, did I mention he has a swivel? He's got a swivel. Ankle tilt, as much as you need, really. A little bit of naked die cast on his toe. The Rodimus figure was painted black, I believe, but this one is just bare metal. And I think that's really the only piece of die cast on this figure. But yeah, the colors are fantastic. The black and the gray and the silver just look really good together. The little bit of chrome touches it off. Purple is slightly metallic and looks very handsome. Again, personal preference. I would have liked that to be red. This one came with, I bought this off eBay. I actually found it on eBay for a decent price. Bought this off eBay. Came with a pre-applied Decepticon symbol. Everything matches, color matches really well. So I think that all looks great. Adding in factions, I don't know, faction symbols aren't really my thing, so I would not have been offended if he didn't come with one, but I'm not going to take it off either, so. Nice paint apps, silver and purple and black, and just all looks pretty damn good. But let's get him transformed up. So, well, it's been a couple months since I transformed this guy. We're going to start by unfolding all of his junk from the back. Yeah, alrighty. I thought this whole thing disconnected more. Whatever. Open up his chest. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. Just like the Rodimus Prime, he does come with the little Matrix thingamajig. This is a carryover because I don't know that Shatterglass Rodimus ever had a Matrix. Take that open, unplug these from the side. That was a stiff tab. This whole thing is on a slider, so that'll slide around. But we want to take this and get it pulled out. Rotate this whole backpack around. We're going to take this opportunity to open up this too. Why not? Why not? Put the head back in. Bring the chest all the way up. These are going to fold up at this lower joint here. And we are starting to get places. Kind of open up this guy here. There's a panel here. Open up this, bring this around, close up the fist and fold that back. Again, you want to open up. Is it not focused? Jeez, how long has it not been focused? I'm sorry, guys. Slide this out, bring this up, and then fold his hand back. Back, I say. Does it work better if works better if I fold his wrist around. Let's do that then. I like things working better. These guys are going to kind of plug into these tabs, but they're not really ready to go home yet, so they might not stay. But this is all ready to go. There's two big old tabs right here and two big old slots right in here. And it's all black so you can't see. There you can see those slots. That's going to plug in right there. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And now let's get to his legs. So to transform his legs, first thing you're going to do, fold up this heel, fold up this heel, and then fold that up. Dunk, dunk. You want to yank on his foot till it disconnects his shin. And then this is going to rotate around and just kind of hang out in here. And then this is going to open up. You're going to rotate this at the thigh. And then this is going to fold around. And there's a slot right here that goes onto a tab on this forearm panel. So let's see if doing this was the thing I was supposed to be doing. It looks good. Looks good. Everything tabbed together. So we're getting someplace. Again, with the other side, yank on the shin. Flip it around, flip his leg around, open all this jazz up, kind of seat this onto that little tab there, seat this onto that little tab there, and then you just want to take this and you're going to maneuver this guy to go underneath that chrome stacks. That's challenge number 1. This panel will fold out, so that'll, not impair you. Let's do that for the other side. Let's fold this guy back on its hinges. There's going to be a little tab right here. You can see this tab here. That's going to go into this slot here. So it's going to go underneath this wing detail. And then plug into that slot. And you're not going to see it, but you'll feel it when it's in there. And then this panel is going to come down, so this hikes in between there. There's going to be some tabs that it plugs into here. And then this panel is going to come down and go into its home, and then this panel is going to come down, snap right into place. And there you have DX9 Terror in his vehicle mode. And he certainly does look like a little evil space Winnebago for doing evil camping trips, I guess. Is any camping trip really evil? I don't think so. Camping trips are great. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. I will be sure to tell you why you're wrong or something. I don't know. You can plug this guy in the back so he can have a big old gun on top of his big old space Winnebago. Again, the detail on this, the sculpt and the painting on this is really good. A little silver, purple, this chrome here, black on this panel here, silver there. The little bit of flame detail, the purple flame detail comes through here nicely. The chrome looks great. The wheels are rubberized, which I have awfully mixed feelings about, but you know, it's been a while since I've had a figure where the rubber disintegrated, so maybe rubber tire technology is getting better. I don't know. I still don't trust it, though. But yeah, rolls really well, looks really good, not even all that obnoxious from the underside. This is just a chef's kiss, you know? If you gotta get a hot rod in this, like, this is the one to get. That being said, I am planning on getting one in the legend scale, so wish me luck. But I like it. I like it a whole lot. There's this little gun thing and accessories that don't fit on. And that's all I've got for that. So thanks everybody for watching. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. See ya. Bye.